The water in your body is not H2O. It is H3O2. And that changes everything. Let me say this clearly. You have been lied to about water. Not just the fluoride-filled tap water or the overpriced stuff in plastic bottles, but about the water inside your body. The water in your cells, your blood, your fascia, your organs. The water you are made of. They told you it is H2O. That is what we all learned in school. That your body is 70% water, and that water is just a neutral substance that transports things around the body. But that is not the full story. Not even close. Inside your body, water does not exist in a basic liquid state. It forms a structured phase, a living, intelligent, electrically charged form known as H3O2. This is called exclusion zone water, or easy water, and it behaves completely differently from standard liquid water. Professor Gerald Pollack, a bioengineer and scientist at the University of Washington, proved this in his groundbreaking research. He discovered that water next to hydrophilic, water-loving surfaces, such as the lining of your blood vessels and cells, organizes itself into a crystalline structure. It becomes thicker, more viscous, negatively charged, and holds energy. This water builds charge separation. It acts as a battery. It stores energy from sunlight, infrared heat, and vibration. It drives flow. It powers biological processes. It exists in plants, animals, and most importantly, in you. This discovery rewrites the rules of biology. Pollack's experiments showed that easy water expands in response to infrared light, and that it generates measurable electrical voltage. It can move fluids without a pump. He published this work in peer-reviewed journals, documented it with real experiments, and even wrote a full book on it called The Fourth Phase of Water. None of this is speculation, it is scientific fact, but it has been ignored. Why? Because if people understood how important structured water is, they would realize how easy it is to heal without chemicals, injections, or prescriptions. H3O2 is what makes life possible. Your blood does not move because your heart is pumping like an engine. Your cells do not function because of pressure gradients and chemical reactions alone. What drives flow, energy, and communication in the body is the structured water in your tissues. This water forms layers of charge that move things where they need to go. That is how blood flows in early embryos before the heart has even formed. That is how fascia conducts vibration and light. That is how cells communicate instantly, not just chemically, but through electrical fields. Rudolf Steiner, more than 100 years ago, said that the heart was not a pump, but a regulating valve within a system that was already in motion. Gerald Pollack provided the experimental proof that supports this. Victor Schauberger studied water in its natural state and said it was the key to understanding life itself. And yet, no one teaches this. Not in medical school, not in mainstream science, not in your GP's office, because structured water cannot be bottled, patented, or turned into a subscription service. How to build structured water in your body. You do not get structured water from the tap. That is dead water. Chemically treated, energetically flattened, and often full of toxins. You build structured water in your body through real life force exposure. You need sunlight. Infrared light from the sun is one of the strongest stimulators of easy water formation. That is why you feel more energized after sunbathing or walking in natural light. It literally recharges you. You need movement and breath. Fascia and muscles help move fluids through your body. Breath expands the diaphragm, increases flow, and stimulates lymphatic movement. All of this enhances structure and charge. You need electrolytes and minerals. Spring water, Celtic sea salt, and shilajit all contribute to better hydration and conductivity. Real hydration is not about drinking more water, it is about making that water usable at the cellular level. You need raw fruits and vegetables. Plants already contain structured water. That is why you feel instantly refreshed after eating melon, cucumber, or freshly squeezed juice. Their water is already energized. You also need grounding. Walking barefoot connects you to the Earth's natural electrical field. This helps stabilize charge inside your body and supports the structure of internal water. And finally, you need clean energy. Thoughts, music, frequencies, and intention all matter. Water responds to vibration. Masaru Emoto showed this clearly. Water can hold memory and react to emotion and sound. The system kept you dehydrated on purpose. They told you to fear the sun. They told you water is just water. They fed you dead water in plastic, full of xenoestrogens and BPA. They filled your home with Wi-Fi and blue light that scrambles biological signaling. They made you believe that being tired, dry, inflamed, and foggy is normal. It is not. You are not designed to run on chemicals, sugar, or caffeine. You are designed to run on light, minerals, breath, and energy. And the bridge that connects all of that is structured water. You are not made of liquid. You are made of light-charged, living water. You are not a machine. You are not just meat and bones and blood. You are a living battery. A fluid, vibrating, self-charging being powered by sunlight, breath, and movement. The next time you are low on energy, do not ask what supplement you need, ask how charged your water is. Sunlight is medicine, movement is energy, fruits are hydration, earthing is alignment, breath is electricity. Your body already knows how to heal. You just need to give it the conditions it was designed for. Truth, written by Jamie Freeman from Christoph Schultz, produced by RAI Hill.